I'm going to tell you something, folks. That's just like doing anything. You're 75% in, forget it. I love sports. I love watching sports. If it's got a ball, I like it. Except I ain't real crazy about soccer. I don't know what's going on much there. Y'all gonna have to teach me. I just know you can't touch the ball. Except the goalie. Can't tell you what position, who's offside or nothing. They just run. But I like sports. I love the competition. It's not hard to figure out if you're watching, if a kid or an athlete is going at about 70% effort or 80% effort. Or you got that one who's maybe not the most talented kid on the team, but he goes at 110%. He's wholeheartedly committed and devoted to the cause. You know, you see those teams who achieve so much, they're not the most talented in the world. You got those other teams that walk at it, man, they're quicker, they're stronger, they're faster. They can throw it farther. But effort's just not there. Then you get some scrappy bunch who shows up and they're not the most talented in the world. But they're wholeheartedly committed to the cause. We learn from this when Barnabas speaks about this, a wholehearted devotion to Christ. Secondly, I'll try to finish. Look for the grace of God. He saw it working in people, and he delighted in it. You know what? It encourages me, excites me when I hear pastor friends of mine say, hey, listen, let me tell you what happened this weekend. God moved with this. We've seen so many saved. I'm baptized in this. We've seen a healing. We've seen God move in a mighty way. I never even preached. The Lord moved and we just had church. And I say, yes, that's wonderful. I don't look and say, man, it's okay. Okay, well, good. Barnabas saw the grace of God moving in people, working in people, and he delighted in it. We need to be delighted in what's going on. Hey, let me enlighten us out. We all on the same team. We all got the same jersey on. All right, got that clear. We all know it now. We're all on the same team. And lastly, we need to bring others to the task of encouragement. You know, maybe sometimes say, hey, wait a minute, why don't you encourage, why don't you say this, why don't you just smile, why don't you lift them up? But you know, I'll leave you with this and try my best to close, I promise. We as Christians, as congregations, we're not the best encouragers in the world. We're the best at finishing people off. You know, if we kill our wounded, we don't pick them up. Sometimes we just walk up and we mercy kill them, finish them off. You know, I like the motto of the Marines, and there was a guy that, Hal Morris, I think's his name, he was a colonel in Vietnam. Hal Moore. He established the 1st Air Cav in Vietnam. First time they'd ever utilized helicopters in battle to deliver men. Cavalry goes back as far as forever riding a horse. But they determined in Vietnam in the terrain, their horse was going to be a helicopter. And they fought that war primarily by landing, dropping, picking up, all that type of thing. But in the movie they portrayed, Mel Gibson was Hal Moore. And one of the lines that stuck with me in that movie was this: I will leave no man behind. I will leave no And he let them know, dead or alive, I will not leave you behind. And sometimes I think, why can't we as Christians, as a congregation, have that mentality? We're going to leave none behind. We're going to pick them up and encourage them. We're going to lift them up. We're going to be a Barnabas. We're going to be devoted to the purpose, to the cause. And we're going to lift them up. We're going to set our judgment aside. Man, there's a message. I won't go there today. We'll lay that aside for a few minutes. And we're going to be encouragers and lift them up just like Barnabas was. And we're going to focus. And we're going to seek God. Get full of His presence, His Spirit, His anointing. Because you know what? That helps you overcome all your issues. You know, sometimes we kind of like, my wife will tell me every now and then, and I shared this with you a little while back, if I'm working on something that she wants me to work on and I've not followed the directions and I'm stuck somewhere during the middle of it, and she wants me to follow the directions and I don't want to, and then she'll walk by this casually and say, you're kind of grouchy. Or I've heard, you're awful grouchy today. And then she'll just sashay on into the kitchen. And she'll leave that to just dwell on me. And I'm thinking, I wasn't yelling. Every now and then she'll say, you're yelling. And then I'll say, no, I wasn't yelling, this is yelling. But the Holy Spirit will absolutely take care of those shortcomings for us. And just absolutely make our approach and our delivery, our focus, our attitude completely change. And we need to have that. Are you being a Barnabas today? Or are you like my wife said, you're a bit grouchy today? Are you being a Barnabas? Are you being an encourager? God needs encouragers. He needs Barnabas today. He needs many, many more. Every head bowed, every eye closed.